Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome on back to the Cars Garage. Today, of course, as you can tell, we're not actually in the Cars Garage, we're in the living room. Because I got the tree in the background, I got my good pal Mater right here, all ready for Christmas. I just thought, what better spot to do this video in than right here, where Christmas is just all around us. Today, as you could probably tell from the title, I am going to be reading to you one of my favorite storybooks of all time, and it is, of course, the Cars storybook for Christmas that came out way back in 2010 called Mater Saves Christmas. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to read it to you guys, do a read along. Today, I thought, is just a perfect day. So without any further ado, let's begin. Love all the illustrations this book has. They really did them so nicely. It's a nice hardcover book, too. But there we go, let's get into this. Disney Pixar Cars, Mater Saves Christmas. Based on a true story, according to Mater. I don't know if I believe it, but maybe. When we begin here, we have all these nice little sayings from all of the Radiator Springs townies. So I'll go through them. Fillmore says, peace on earth. McQueen says, hope your holiday's a winner. Ka-chow. Get to Mater last, he's got the best one. Sally's saying, brr, warmest holiday wishes. Luigi and Guido are saying, Buon Natale, meaning Merry Christmas in Italian. It's one holiday we never get tired of. Get it? Tired? I get it. Sheriff's saying, have a safe holiday, celebrate responsibly. Doc says, wishing you a fabulous holiday. Ramon and Flo are saying to have a styling holiday. Thank you, guys. And started saying, "Attend hut, have a Merry Christmas." And that's an order, soldier. We will, Sarge, we will have a Merry Christmas. And then Mater, he has a full-on song, and it's on his hood. Love this song, let's sing it. Mater, the rusty tow truck, had a very shiny hood. Someday I'm gonna find it, like I always said I would. In the meantime, Merry Christmas from Mater. Love that. Thank you, Mater. Alright, let's get into this book, though, now. To Joe Rampt, for the inspiration, and for Eden, Bosco, and Beach. Not sure who they are, but Joe Rampt, I love that guy. He was a brilliant mind that worked at Pixar, and unfortunately, he passed away just before the first Cars movie came out. So they actually dedicated it to him. That's why it says in the credits, dedicated to Joe Rampt. Here we have Mater and some elf buddies, Clutch Kringle, and we don't know who this guy's name is, but Clutch we just got released as a diecast not too long ago. Look at this. Alright, beautiful illustrations, like I said. Let us get into this, though, now. Start out the story. The morning sun sparkled on the snow in Radiator Springs. Mater the tow truck rushed over to Flo's, carrying a letter. Y'all finished your list of Santa car, right? He asked. Sure did, replied Flo, the lovely 50 show car. Absolutely, said Doc Hudson, the town judge and doctor. All right, exclaimed Mater as he headed for the mailbox. I don't think McQueen has finished his yet. Look at Sally, she's sipping on some oil. Mater was just about to mail his letter when he heard a familiar voice. Come on, Mater. Surely even you know that Santa car isn't real, said Chick Hicks. Next you're going to tell me that the Easter Bunny don't exist either, Mater said. Then he dropped his letter into the mailbox. McQueen's just watching back there. How in the world did Chick get all the way to Radiator Springs? That's what I want to know. With the tuners? What are you doing here, Chick? Asked Lightning McQueen suspiciously. Oh, hey, Lightning. Didn't see you there. I just came by to donate to Red's toy drive, replied Chick. Lightning frowned. He was sure that Chick was up to no good. Look at Snotrod. He's got all kinds of Chick merch in his trunk. Look at Red's toy drive over there with Luigi and Guido donating some presents to it. Just then, Sheriff arrived. I'm afraid I have some bad news, folks. Fill-up stations and up and down the route have been robbed. All the gas has been stolen. That's horrible news. The townsfolk gasped in shock. Have they caught the thieves? Asked Doc. Not yet, replied Sheriff. Even the fuel tanks at the post office have been drained. Where's there a post office in Radiator Springs? That's what I want to know. Here's Mater, looking very, very distraught. Without gas, the mail trucks can't get through. That means the letters won't get to Santa Car. That means no Christmas, Mater cried. No Christmas. Mater immediately drove over to the gas pump. Fill her up, Flo. I'll go to the North Pole and take the letters to Santa Car myself, he declared. I'm trying, said Flo, but there's no gas. No gas in the gas pumps. Think somebody had something to do with it. Sure enough, Flo's place had been robbed too. Mater narrowed his eyes at Chick, who was chuckling with his friends. Fillmore, the hippie van, whispered to Mater, Meet me at the dome in 5. Man. Surprised it doesn't say man. When Mater got to the dome, Fillmore filled the tow truck's tank with the last of his Christmas brew. Mater was thrilled. Good old Fillmore. He's always saving the day. Fillmore made Mater promise to put his letter on the top of the pile for Santa Car. Never stop believing, man, he said. Now he said, man. Good. Now I can sleep. I'm going to take my Santa hat off. 1 second. Okay, I'm getting hot here. All right. Back at Flo's, Mater got ready to head out with the letters. But the townsfolk were worried, especially Lightning. He couldn't let Mater go alone. He knew what he had to do. What did he have to do, I wonder? Mater, I'm going with you, Lightning said. But you can't, exclaimed Mater. You don't even have snow tires. Did somebody say tires? Said Luigi, the yellow Fiat. Just as if Lightning were in a race, Guido, the Italian forklift, gave him a quick pit stop. Pit stop. Then Sarge, the army jeep, added some snow gear of his own. Snowplow, big lights, and fog lamps. Now that's what I call good looking. North Pole, here we come, Mater exclaimed. Oh yeah. Oh, timing belt, how lovely is your rubber, Mater sang as he and Lightning started their long journey to the North Pole. That is a funny carified song. The two friends made their way through deep snow and tough terrain. Lightning was tired, but Mater's spirits remained high. Frosty the Snow Car, he sang. Come on, buddy, sing it with me. I love this map. Look at that, all the way to the North Pole. They had to go quite a ways away, past the interstate there, through some pine forest, it looks like, through the city, through the farm fields, and then all the way up to the North Pole, through the mountains. Whoa. Wow, look at that, northeast, southwest, with Mater in the middle. It's awesome. I love this book. Back in town, Sheriff came up with a plan to find the fuel thieves. Luigi and Guido would be scouts. Sally was in charge of maps, and Fillmore would make fuel to keep the search party going. Moments later, Fillmore discovered that his fuel-making supplies had been stolen. Now he wouldn't be able to fuel the townsfolk for the hunt. Luckily, Sarge had a plan. Buck up, soldiers. We'll pool our remaining fuel for Luigi and Guido, and they'll track the thieves, he said. Good thinking, Sarge. Way up north, Mater and Lightning were exhausted. They both sung carols to keep themselves awake. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front tires, my 2 front. Bonk! All of a sudden, Mater hit a candy-striped pole. The North Pole! We found it, buddy! Shouted Mater. Look at that. It is a literal pole. Whoa, 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 look at that. It is Santa Car's village. Oh my goodness, and look who it is, the man himself. It was the North Pole, all right, and it was beautiful. Snow-covered garages lined the paths. Tiny elf cars bustled about, and in the center of it all was Santa Car himself. Mater was overjoyed. Lightning stared in amazement. Santa Car is real, the race car said. Welcome to the North Pole, gentlemen, said Santa Car. Look at him there. Love that guy. I just finally got his die cast just a few days ago. Been wanting it since 2010 when this book came out. Ooh, my arms are getting sore from carrying the book, though. I don't know why, but just the way I'm situated here. Look at Santa Car, though. He is so cool. He's much more metallic than his diecast is. Look at Mater and McQueen. Mater's thinking about Chick. Let's keep reading, though. Santa Car was glad that his new friends had brought their letters all this way, but he had some bad news. Christmas may be canceled this year, he said. No Christmas, cried Mater. The reindeer snowmobiles that fly me around the world have been stolen, said Santa Car. Everything's been stolen by that no-good Chick Hicks. Just then, Mater remembered Chick and his friends acting suspiciously at Flo's. Chick Hicks took your reindeer, he said. The reindeer are fed top-secret fuel that helps them fly, said Santa Car. The fuel! That's why he took them, exclaimed Lightning. Chick will do anything to win a race. It is true. Look at that. I'd tow you down to Radiator Springs to find your reindeer, Mr. Santa Car, but we'd never make it in time to save Christmas, offered Mater. But Santa Car had a better idea. He filled Mater's tank with the special flying fuel. Look at that. Now he's got the special fuel. As Mater prepared to tow Santa Car to Radiator Springs, he proudly showed off the antler hat that Mrs. Claus had knit for him for the journey. Never understood why they never made Mrs. Clar, or Mrs. I was going to say Mrs. Claus, but then it's Mrs. Santa Car. They combined them. But yeah, why not make Mrs. Santa Car? I don't get it. And this elf, the Professor Z model elf. They really should do him. Oh, look at those pesky old tuners. Sneaking up behind Luigi and Guido. What is Chick cooking up here with his pitties? Back in Ornament Valley, Luigi and Guido scouted the canyons for the fuel thieves. From a cliff, they spotted Chick and his posse making fuel with Fillmore supplies. Santa Car's reindeer snowmobiles were there too. Oh no. All of a sudden, two of Chick's pals cornered Guido and Luigi. Snot Rod and Boost. Uh-oh, they got him. Ah, you're too late, boys, Chick shouted at Guido and Luigi. We already reverse-engineered the flying fuel. I'll fly around the track and never lose to Lightning McQueen again. And you know the best part? No more Christmas. No more dirty oil filters in my stocking. If I can't have presents, no one can. So that's why he did it. Now it all makes sense. Oh, what's going on here? Chick's flying, Mater's flying. What in the world? Suddenly, the air was filled with the sound of jingling bells. Then, Mater soared over the hill, towing Lightning and Santa Car. Chick raced away, flying just above the ground. Lightning flew after him. Santa Car had filled his tank with the magic fuel back at the North Pole. Meanwhile, Sheriff and the townsfolk followed Guido and Luigi's tracks, right to Chick's posse. Oh boy, look at that. They got the tuners. They set Guido, Luigi, and the reindeer free. Good. Let those reindeer free. And Luigi and Guido too. Oh boy, Chick's getting something that he didn't want happening to him here. Look at that. McQueen's getting his revenge. Lightning was flying fast, but he was no match. Chick was flying fast, but he was no match for Lightning, who knew each turn by heart. As Chick came to a sharp curve, he turned too late, smacked into a giant cactus, and spun out of control. Doc and Mater joined Lightning. on the cliff to take a look at the wreckage. "Have fun fishing, Mayor," said Doc. "Tell him straight to jail." Yeah, look at him. He's all banged up. Back in town, the Radiator Springs gang celebrated the capture of the fuel thieves with Santa Car and his reindeer snowmobiles. "Well, we better hit the road," said Santa Car. "You know, we could use some help delivering those presents." Mater's eyes lit up. "What do you say, Mater? Will you help me bring Christmas?" asked Santa Car. "Sure thing," yelled Mater. "Let's get her done." The townsfolk all cheered. Mater had saved Christmas. Yes, he did. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Look at that. How cool. That is the end of our story, folks. Just like that. Well, I hope that you guys did enjoy this Christmas book read through. Mater Saves Christmas is just such a classic. I always try to read it every year. Let me know down in the comments below, though, if you've never heard it before, what you thought, or even if you have heard it before, if you read it, if you read it all the time, you know. Is it a Christmas tradition in your house? It definitely is in mine. Thank you as always for watching, though. Hope that you guys did enjoy. And of course, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all of you. Hope that you guys have a very blessed and fun Christmas season this year. And a Happy New Year, of course, as well. With all that, I will see you guys next time right here on the Cars Garage.